local militia's lax at the best of times, which these are not.
Envoy, what can I do for you?
Godlike. So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the Strangleroot, right? Well, the conversation went something like, "Did you hear an Adiran envoy was killed at the gate?" "What? Really?" "Yes, a godlike. He saved the ambassador from the Strangleroot." And so on. I'm sorry, that came out wrong. I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand? Oh, heroic and observant, huh? Joking aside, I know this seems strange, but they helped me out when I needed it. I'm just trying to return the favor. A fair request. I was an animancer in Fjord, just through the mountains in Emerald Stair. A lot of Valian animancers came to Fjord to experiment without the restrictions that come from noble patronage. Well, it turned out my high-minded theories were more explosive than I had calculated. I washed out, disgraced. Then I left Emerald Stair and I lost myself in a bottle at the Grinning Ballarok. Lofled and Gladwine pulled me out of it. Galarde. Lofled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of adherents. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then you'd struggle to find an adherent in the city. Now they're everywhere. Well, let's stick to the matter at hand. Anyway, with all these adherents coming in, Lofled and Gladvine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adherents in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladvine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink. You don't need to be. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore Gladwine's sight. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks. But for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the strangle route, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima. Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork. I don't know. That's the problem. Mako and I had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes. Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
Tragedy. A recently arrived envoy from Adir was assassinated just inside the front gates. Killer is still at large. A captain from the Valian Trading Company seeks a criminal known as Trevik. Trevik and his crew are believed armed and dead.
Show me what you got! One for you! I don't think the new owners like company. Yeah. Aye, aye. Take your best shot. Good one. Another glorious battle. Guess Adiran discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
die. But you're here. God, you've got some God looking out for you. I'll keep trying. But there's not much to be done for Fort Northreach.
Envoy, hello. I'm glad to see you on your feet. Kai.
Tej.
I'm surprised they let you in here.
I'm surprised you're still gainfully employed.
I didn't mean anything by it, Envoy. He's just curious company for you to keep.
Hey, somebody has to have the envoys back, because you all sure did it.
No one expected the Envoy to get assassinated.
Exactly. Amateurs. Well,
Kai?
come on, it's funny. Tej caused a ruckus last time he was slumming it at the Ballot Rock. You were trying to kill a man, if I remember right. I had to put you outside.
You threw me into the canal.
You lived.
That water's filthy. I had the runs for 3 days.
Gods, Tej. The envoy doesn't need to know that. Yeah, but now you'll never think of Tej the same way again, will you? And now he'll never think of you the same way either.
Let's not make more of it than it was. I shouldn't have said anything. The fellow cheated me. I couldn't let that slide. Or he'd think we were all marks.
It was over a dice game, right? Tej here has a gambling problem.
Great. Let's air all my troubles. Is there anything else?
The bartender sleeping with your girlfriend.
You're lying.
You sure about that?
We'll talk about this later.
I'm not breaking up with her for you. Just so we're clear.
That's more than enough. Thank you. Was there anything I could help you with, Envoy? The 7-foot-tall Almawa with biceps the size of my head? No, I am not.
Flatterer. You know I'm barely over 6.5.
Naturally, sir. How can I help you? Inquisitor Ludwine is the commander of the Steel Garrote in Paradise. Were you to ask her, she'd say she keeps the peace. But she doesn't keep it so much as prosecute it. As ruthlessly as the ambassador will let her. She's also a veteran of the Steel Garrote's campaign in the Deathfire, where she died.
She's a Death Guard. Well, that explains a lot.
I don't know what happened to her there, but I suppose Wodaka wasn't done with her yet. Has she ever mentioned you? Except, no. Wait. The morning after the ambassador received word you'd been dispatched, I heard the Inquisitor tell her captain that an old friend would visit soon. That couldn't have been you, could it?
The envoy here has depths you would not believe.
We are living in the strangest of all possible times. Think upon your promises and die. That's the litany of the Steel Garrote, usually said right before they kill you. They're an order of paladins born and bred in Adir, though clearly they've found plenty of work beyond our borders. Their remit is simple but comprehensive. They punish all who break their oaths. In practice, that has historically meant contracts. One lord or merchant will hire the Steel Garrote to bring a duplicitous rival to justice.
Fun bunch. What are they doing in Paradise?
Since the events in the Deadfire, their operations have expanded. The Steel Garrote has always been associated with Wodica. Now, they are explicitly her order. And they go wherever Wodica's priests, or Wodica herself, believes there is a need for them to go. The Living Lands are a dangerous, lawless frontier in sore need of order. Thus, they are here. Or so the Steel Garrote say. Do you think so? I've always found her inflexibility comforting. Wodica's edicts are clear. If you obey her laws, pursue justice, punish the guilty, and give fealty to the Emperor, then you have pleased her, and I aim to please. But Wodica does not trust. She demands that you declare yourself for her again and again. Her every request is a test, and her every test is an opportunity to disappoint her. I appreciate a god who makes you work for their grace. I don't want anything given to me for free. I'm an open book. What would you like to know? If you're looking for a particular year, the first thing you should know about Paradise is that this is, and though it might be considered a distant backwater by the... As for who calls this place home, I suspect you...
Hey, come on. You're gonna give the envoy the wrong... You know, all the...
As far as I can tell, Paradise has been... If nothing else, this... Depends on who you are. Ambassador Heelgard will tell you that our remit... Inquisitor Ludwin will tell you we're here...
So?
Why not both? That's where you come in. Whether you find your desires aligning with the ambassadors or the inquisitors, we are only beginning to see its effects here in Dawnshore. That bear you and the ambassador encountered in the spring, and the tide of this soul plague is rising higher. Look, for all that I complain about this backwater, people who want to be able to walk to the mark, people who like it when the mail comes on time, and their skates are made, those people, good and honest, they like us a lot. The Resistance, as such, are largely a group of misfits. They take out loans with small Adiran banking houses and do not pay them, then assault the bank. They agree to contracts with families in Adir seeking homes when we levy a small tax to fund the repair of City Road, and when our fishermen return to port.
That's certainly one way to characterize them.
For decades, people like them ruled this city through fear. We imposed order. And you, unfortunately, were caught in the cross. By all means. Inquisitor Ludwin is the commander of this, but she doesn't keep it. She's also
She's a death...
Should you say... Envoy, how... I trust whomever told you to consult a watcher. She is a lie.
Aw.
No. Anyway. Watchers are individuals capable of... The soul may be in a living body, or it may In either case, interacting with a soul allows... Watchers are incredibly rare, and in Adir... The smart ones stay hidden. They do not announce their powers. Even a careful watcher risks in it. Of the ones that are public, little. They make good judges in Wodica's courts. The lords, it's rumored, buy and sell them to collect black. But I suspect many watchers are imprisoned or... A watcher doesn't need your cooperation. They could learn everything about you, terribly damaging things about your parentage for... You see how this could threaten the established...
Yeah, but that's just one side to it. Imagine how it was. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be... Sounds like a...
Don't sell yourself short, Kai.
You're not wrong.
I rarely am. In any case, the Watcher is fundamentally a tragic figure. Yes, so far as I understand it, but it takes an event, often something shocking or... So you may be a Watcher, or I may be. Not well, the Watcher of Cadnua is legendary. It was their castle Aethys destroyed when he began his in terms of local. And there was Ida. You may not know about her. She was a watcher from the... She must have died, 150 years... Doubtless there are others. Of course. Well, you'll notice I'm nearly... He wouldn't say, but I believe he relied on the claviger. And without the claviger's steady hand at the rudder, the ambassador's struggling just to bail...
Claviger Aemon might have tolerated a little more chaos. He's not someone you can easily...
It's a difficult job. The pressure, better him.
Envoy. Is it really you? I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assume. How do you feel? Not even death can slow you down, Ice.
But we'll return to the topic of your Our first order of business is your... You said you had a Very good. I'm eager to see what...
Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. Here's something to tide you over. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become. Both in... No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. At this point, I can't rule anything out. This embassy has no shortage of political foes. You've seen firsthand what it can do in Nate. Thank you, Envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. They've sabotaged our work. I look forward to hearing about it. I won't lie to you, Envoy. But defend it, we must. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone... These Paradisan rebels must face justice. Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the living land. Let's make sure to give her...
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or Be. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. Blend in. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there, especially.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, before we can send you off to Pop. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. An unusual course of treatment. Remember, the assassin is out there. I admire your confidence, but there's no point in... We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Back?
I can't tell you how grateful I am that...
Wish that sawbones would hurry up. Still can't believe you're alive.
Wow, it's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but... My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north. The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain were with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. I fear for their life. I didn't think you all in the tall grass ever spent... We're usually at the back of your parades. That should be our slogan. The Free Expeditions Corps. We mostly operate out of the Cartographers Guild, and they let me copy their map. Most of the places we go... As gods, do you... They descended into the temple through a route off the pilgrims. You'll know you're headed the right way. We posted a guard out front. Said... We went there to talk to a man the locals call the Oracle. He's a godlike of Aethys, if you can believe it. The Oracle is said to possess a holy relic that belonged to Aethys. This Oracle... I don't know if... Cad, you'll probably find the expedition with the relic. Thank you for it.
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
Yeah.
Envoy, got a situation over here. Oh, good. You came over.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
I'm glad. I hate to admit, most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short. I caught this one, but I have to... Find any... I knew you were high...
I don't...
Thanks for the help, Envoy.
Thanks for nothing.
Don't worry. Where she's going, she won't be able to blow anything.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make sure that wouldn't be found.
Walk in, give her the letter, and go. You can do this. You don't have to say anything. Sort of. Maybe you can... I was seeing this girl, Nasha, down at the bathhouse. I haven't been in a while, though. I suppose. Still, I wrote her a letter, but... Right. Thank you. I used to wonder why Nasha should be working right now. The place is... If you get lost, look for the mermaid mural.
Must not be high, right? Unseen, unheard.
No. Sorry, I'm busy shopping.
Back for more supplies. You wouldn't believe how my new friend eats. My skates would be on him. No hard feelings. Anyway, I'm not sure what kind of favor I could owe you, but... so much to do.
You there. You look like you know your way around. I heard what happened. I see what... Probably because if it didn't keep them alive... Ever heard the saying, a bad hunter blames Gollum? You mean enchanted? No. Talk to my sister if you're interested in that. I just think... I'm still taller, though. By a hair's... right up. I can tell you need more fire in your life. Please buy something. I'm trying to prove a point. My sister, the blacksmith, she doesn't think this will work out. Why keep a dagger under your pillow when you can... Because we're twins. Of course not. I wouldn't sell you... Good. I did that once. I had to hire a what? Suppose I shouldn't...
Hey, so close. But what's the point? It's useless without that Adra. Oh, you're a special one, you are. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all. I know we had one or two disappear lately. Gods, you should know, this place is heading quickly. Something is happening here. The plants and the animals are changing. No one knows why. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and a drink. My latest experiment was meant to solve... I expected my main reagent... quite likely. No one knows how best to describe it, but we can all see. Possibly, yes. I have everything I need, but the most important part. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it. At this point, my friends must have lied. Or they got the Adra... Best of luck with that. I saw them briefly not too long. They were running around the Paradise, talking to other scholars in the area. I'd be very grateful. Any luminous Adra will do, he said.
Envoy. Are you looking for work by... A pleasure, Envoy. I'm Aldrich, if it suits your fancy. Hey, someone had to take the job. And sure, I guess I consider it... Apologies, friend. But that's none of you. Show it here. I don't envy you having gone into that horrid place. Good. Too many good men and women died because of that bastard. Be safe up.
The hunter...
Going to take on the ogre then? Reckon he's the most dangerous. Tempestuous loop. Ain't many ways into that camp from what I've heard. You might want to consider trying to find him. Frontal assault.
You there. Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that?
You, what are you doing? This is a
Envoy?
Huh?
You know what you're doing.
You're the one they all crow about, eh? Best hunter and guide in all of Dawnshore?
Just Dawnshore? Phew, must be slipping.
You just look like a drunken dwarf to me. Seen 1,000 of you. Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink some...
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug.
The dwarf there is Marius.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take a...
But here you are. Tell me.
Dukte Drago Sakasapt Jitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second.
I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
Wait until you get to know him.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods. You.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.
Wow's eyes. That reeks.
Sit down. Welcome back. If you want information... it's getting more expensive to bring produce. No, the locals are worried about the steel garrote coming into town. I hear there's trouble out in Thirdborn. They're blocking... Suit. Well, I suppose... Way I see it, they're safer in here than they are out there. If someone starts thinking they're atheists, I can put them down for a nap. If you want information... Suit... Oh. Like what? Well, strike me. You must...
I don't have time for another prospect.
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy.
Well, any friend... Wasn't a bluff. That was a test. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Right. If I'm not mistaken... I've been keeping tabs on you since you got here. Godlike, looking like... I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gate. Then they wouldn't need much of a reason to go after an Adir and a fit. Still, it's dangerous to make assumptions based on... We'll figure this out, Amaku.
Got some.
Hey, what's going on back there?
You saved my life. He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Think. Nothing to see here, envoy. You can help us clean. I caught this waste of life mugging a protect.
This comes naturally to you? Were you raped?
I thought all
These things happen from time to time. I am. But there's no shit. You understand what it takes to make.
I'm not saying violence is never the answer, but she's a little too keen to deploy it.
So the punishment is death? And I guess the corpse's biggest crime was getting caught.
No signs of a struggle. Looks like misadventure to me.
I don't know. Break like that? It's hard to give yourself.
I assume you intend to pursue this life.
My new.
Haven't you adherents taken enough? Please, just leave me be.
Any injuries?
interesting day so far. An interesting day indeed.
This is one of the few towns where it's almost safe.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
Sometimes we get more contraband coming through here than honest goods.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
Without a second thought. I've bought my fair share of poisons in case some nin dude. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east.
The mermaid's den. Nice.
The apothecary is in the back alley. With any luck, your assassin will be as bad at hiding the tracks as they were at making sure you stay dead.
Coming in hot.
If you're really quiet, you can hear actors' souls dying as people just keep on walking.
Well, look who graced us with his presence.
Well, keep up the good work, everyone. There'll be more deer and soldiers to bother in the morning.
You know, it's kind of nice when the city was still locked up.
Excuse me? What in the God's name are you talking about?
Think about it. Nobody coming in and out. No smugglers to look out for. No more deerins coming into the city.
Oh,
You actually kind of have a fair point there.
This is the Sparrowhawks district. State your business. Go on. But remember, Thal's got his eye on you. I wouldn't get on an ogre's bad side.
Any idea who this vigil is for? Must be popular.
Yeah.
Just act natural. Nothing weird going on here. Why is that one looking at me? I suggest not spending much money on this stuff. Leather bags travel a lot better.
Wonder who he crossed. Doesn't take much out here. Those are the papers the Adiran refugees are waiting for. People seem more agitated than...
Smell that salty air.
Adiran's ain't welcome
Yeah.
God, got a real ugly mug.
Let us in, sweetheart.
I told you, we're closed.
Not for us, your mates.
Man gotta do he needs met around here.
Huh. If you think we'll roll over after you steal from us.
That's exactly what I think.
Fine. Take it up with Juliana.
Oh, don't worry. We will.
If you'd like to be useful. Oh, how can one concentrate with you? I speak to a lot of people, whether I want to or not. Seek my good friend Gunnar down by the grinning Balrog. If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink.
Seems like you want to keep stuff like that in a warehouse. Found something? Good. Always good to rummage through a condemned house for valuables.
Not you, too. I can handle them.
This girl thinks she's gonna keep us out of the bath?
You might own half the district, but you don't own the mermaid's deck.
We'll see about that.
You don't like it? Take it up with your second in command.
That's a load of...
I knew this was Jago's fault. This isn't over.
Sorry. This district used to be a nice place. With what authority? The Sparrowhawks always got along fine with us. I better not talk about it. Juliana, she's inside. If you want to help, you have... Go on. Juliana's inside. She doesn't bite, unless you ask.
That's the apothecary.
Huh. Aren't you the outlander who died in the streets? How are you... Gah, it doesn't matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone take a deep breath. No one is hurting anyone else today. Right?
You seem to like beating up on little guys. Want to take a run at me?
Listen to me, dead man. What happens here does not concern you. Walk away. Or what? You'll die on me?
Have to admit, that's a good one.
This is getting tiresome. I wasn't really gonna hurt the apothecary, but I'm really, really gonna hurt you.
Slowly, too. So you better hope he starts at the top.
He's not lying. I've seen it happen.
You talk too much.
Hey, boss, maybe we shouldn't. Fighting a god...
I knew you'd gone soft. Well settled.
Come and get boys! Nice job!
There you are, swine. This time, you're gonna...
Over here! Right.
Hold on.
Heal yourself. Need a better weapon.
I can't believe they're dead. It's so...
That it?
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague.
A gang of bullies shaking down honest folk.
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you. They don't. That's the problem. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out. Poison? Let me take a... Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's...
Just that it's supposed to act quickly, and that you
So don't. Under N.
And before you ask, if word got around that I was ratting my client... I hate carrying a debt. The truth is, I never saw the... But I can tell you that Sanatore is used in religious rituals.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the temple.
On the other hand, Claviger Amond was cozy with plenty of...
Go past the Hightown Gate to the north. Easier. I hope that I've been able to assist you.
Poisoner from one of the temples. So much for the gods working through miracles and mysteries.
The pleasure is all mine.
I don't think we're gonna be welcome here for long. With all those sparrow. And since that's not the last skirmish we'll find ourselves in, I say we take the... If you want a guarantee of getting the good stuff.
He was a take out our leader, and you killed him.
To your left! That's one for us. Bullseye!
Take out our leader.
Nice shot!
Yeah. No, nothing. Here's someone.
Coming from the rear. Point for you!
Hold it, you.
That's more like
Right with you.
Back for more, envoy?
Nice!
Yeah. Yeah.
Stand back. This one's mine. Here they come. Hey! Over here!
Take a moment, people.
Hey, that looks like a totem.
This is definitely part of some bigger thing we shouldn't mess with. So let's go find the rest of it.
You should see the drunks try to grab the lanterns. Gets me every time. Whatever a man wins at cards, he's
charmed, I'm sure.
You're new around here, aren't you?
You're the one who took down Thala. Someone? Presumably meaning you? You're the talk of the town, envoy. Everyone wants to meet you. I like to keep myself informed. In my position, you never know when you'll have to rely on it. And she sent you to me. Smart. All right. The short version is, I'd hunt them down myself. Someone, well... For goods like mine it is. The local they must have thought it looked valuable. Aren't you amenable? My gent, go to the docks. Their lieutenant... And my life would be easier if my pool go to the
I hope Elio's all right. I haven't... Oh, sweetie. We're... Belia? But, oh, that poor girl. She think... I see why. She was head of... Thank you for bringing that...